goes down, you find a segment of the conveyor that is a little bit detached from the main conveyor. That section takes individual blocks as they come, and the weight is automatically measured. So I don't need to start calculating my chemical, how many of these I was able to produce. So right from the end of the production, I'll be able to calculate immediately this the tonnage, because most of these things are measured in tonnage, in kilograms. So it aids you to calculate how much foam is being made, how much chemical you're able to put in, and then try to relate it to the output, which is actually the main product you are looking for. After the cutting, the foam born, we arrange them inside the curing room at the background. Then after a period of at least 24 hours, it could stay longer, we now bring them to the storage room where it can stay as long as it is possible. Because it's from here, we now take them to the conversion section where they are sized or cut into the needed sizes.
Next is the slitting room, where the foams are cut into desired shapes and sizes.
This is the conversion session. The conversion of the foam blocks that have been made previously, left in the curing room for some time, transferred to the storage room, and then as the need arises, they are taken to the conversion hall, which we refer to here as a factory. Then at the conversion hall, they are cut into various sizes. Some of them, when you hear of mattress sizes 6x6, 4.5 by this is where those sizes are cut. They are cut by the horizontal machine. Or if it is in the rotary form, if it is the way it is revolving around, we call it the rotary machine or the carousel machine. So their duty is just to cut the mattresses, the mattress size or the sheetings, depending on what the customer requires. So those are done here, and from here, the mattresses are taken to the tailoring session. Here is a part of the conversion hall, but it's where the last finishing is done, as far as mattresses are concerned. The sheetings are cut, like I told you. Those ones are taken away uncovered, and we don't need to cover them. But here is where the fabrics are designed in various ways, depending on what the customers require. For instance, those of them that need what they call the quilted covering. The quilted covering, this is the quilting machine. The quilting machine is designed to incorporate a layer of foam onto the fabrics. So the quilting actually covers the foam with fabric. So it gives you additional comfort when it is laid on top of the foam. It gives additional comfort, a kind of padding.
After the quilting process, which helps give the mattress a finer finish, then comes the final stage before it is being sent to the market.
This is the tailoring session. So you can see the foam that have been cut, the foam block are cut into various sizes, depending on the desire of the customer or the type of size the customer wants. Then those are cut from the cutting session, is now taken to the tailoring section. There are two types of mattresses there. You can see some of them are having plain cloth, like the one at the background there. The cloth is plain. It has no foam padding under it, under the fabrics. So those are according to the desire of the customer and what he can afford. Then for exotic reasons and for added comfort, the mattress may be padded with a layer of foam beneath the fabric. So that one gives additional comfort.
Virtually nothing is wasted in the foam-making business because leftovers from the production process are converted into a product called the orthopedic foams or mattresses, which are designed to support the joints, back and overall body. And also pillows and spring mattresses are made from the leftovers.
This is the recycling session. We normally use the word rebonding. Now, when you mix it in a certain blend, in a giant mixer up there, you can see, that giant mixer have a rotor that helps to turn around the crumbs with the chemicals and mix them properly. Then they are discharged through that vent there. And the premixed crumb together with the chemical fresh is discharged into a box and then pressed or compressed to give you the orthopedic mattress of different sizes. Also here in this section, the normal pillow you use is also made. These are the pillows. We have a weight of crumb. It's not more than 1 kilo. You must put inside it. Or less than 1 kilo. Then the covering makes up the kilo. That is the standard, industrial standard everywhere. The pillow must be at least 1 kg. So that is what we have there. And then sew it up nicely with a foam padding. Gone are the days when you have foam, only the cloth and then the foam. But these days, you have to make it exotic. You add something that adds comfort to it, a padding of foam. So the foam, the pillows of these days come out nice and at least you know what you're paying for.
The production factory of Sara Products Limited is a large one with about 400 workers and a production output of about 300 tons per month. And since resuming operations fully in 2012, the company has added value to the economy by creating more jobs and building capacity.
The capacity increased, so we needed more hands, both supervisory and those who were actually into the production of the mattresses, convection. And so we had to we employed more tailors to sew the mattresses. We employed people to supervise the sewing. We employed more hands. Our quality control, we had to increase that as well. We needed to meet up with standard. So we had to. We had no option than to employ more hands.
Here at Sara, we tend to take our staff as a family, as one. We offer any help from our side that we can, because we believe for the success of our company, one of our greatest assets are our staff. And we offer a lot of training. A lot of the time, we bring expertise from abroad who spend up to 1 month here in our factory, in our premises, to train, teach our staff how to operate the machines, teach them about the different raw materials, how they're supposed to handle the raw materials, and giving them the same training that's happening in Europe.
After surviving the worst imaginable setback in the industry, the management of Sara Product Limited is keeping its eyes on the prize as it plans to continue to expand across the country.
The future is very bright. We are trying to see if we could we're acquiring lands behind us to see that we expand because we know the capacity we have. We need to expand. We need space for us to be able to meet up with what the machines we have on ground now could produce. So we are trying to expand physically as well. To BOI, we want to say a very big thank you. They have been our support. They are still supporting us till now. The interest rate is so beautiful. If it had not been for that, I do not know how we would have been able to cope with this, with the capacity we have on ground now. The working capital, the machines that we required, if not for such beautiful single-digit interest rate, it would have been hell for us. I'm sure maybe my salary would not have been paid as well. So to BOI, we are saying a big thank you.
The agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
That's our program today. Thanks a lot for watching. Log on to boinigeria.com or visit any of the BOI offices closest to you for suitable funding options. I am Adeshewa Josh.